Free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. Pistons trailed by 6. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Pistons trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now right defending. Doumbouya, good.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Now here is Smith. Back to Lopez. He gets it in there. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
When Big Robin Lopez gets going to the rim like that, no amount of contact is slowing him down.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Rejected by Len. To the middle. Here's Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. And now an 8-point Rocket lead. Detroit with the ball. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Good on the triple.
That's a nice play call. Working the ball to Siakam where he can do something with it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Really, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. Also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Cauley-Stein. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Lays it up off the glass. Cauley-Stein's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That's tipped.
And what you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Cauley-Stein up top. And some nice passing there by Houston. Porzingis with the steal. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Smith. A 3 from Bogdanovic. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Doumbouya. And the jam by Doumbouya.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Pulls it from 20. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Augustine with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Smith on the wing. Back to Cauley-Stein. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Tips it. And Leonard stays with it. Leonard's got 7.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his first points in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Out to the right wing. Fox. Traps in the tray. 11 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Puts up a 3. The Pistons rebound. That one's not going to go. Pass to Harden. Here's Cauley-Stein. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 10 points for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Flexing at the rack. Leonard doing what he can to fire up his teammates.
And a wide open look for Porter. Open jump shot off the mark. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
It's Cauley-Stein, top of the key. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and in one-on-one situations, Tatum is a nightmare to guard. Versatile offensively and really allows him to score consistently.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. He's got 10.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You know, he stands 6'3", but Donovan Mitchell's 6'11" wingspan more than compensates. He has the tools to be an elite two-way player.
It's Harden with the drive. That shot missing. Here's Leonard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Love the aggressiveness. Kawhi very active, very focused on the job at hand.
The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Down low. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Detroit. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets trail by 6. Left side, Porter. McCollum outside. "11 feet away." It's rebounded by Leonard.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here's Tatum for 3. And Baines pulls it down. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
Now here's Ayton. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. And Tatum stays with it. And the Pistons lead by 6.
How about the timing and hustle there? Tatum earns his team some second chance points.
The Rockets with another miss.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Yeah, instinctively too, Fox. They're looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And here we go, the Pistons fast break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Good job by Mitchell trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
And the jam by Harden.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Working in that mid-range area, the analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Doumbouya gets a wide-open look. And another three for Detroit.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Baines. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
From deep. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Augustine's running. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Pistons leading by 13. And the jam by Doumbouya.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Back to Fox. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Doumbouya. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Time call. Called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Detroit making a switch here. Rockets trail by 15. The kick out to Wright. But he recovers it. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Pistons leading by 15. Morant with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. He's got 6.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Siakam, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he's good on the three ball.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Morant with the steal. On up the court. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
They get the rebound. Here's McCollum. Drills the baseline jumper.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here comes Detroit again with the fast break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Mitchell outside. Outside Tatum. And here's Leonard from three. There's Porter with the three. And so is Detroit with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pistons leading by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his size at the point guard spot is a huge bonus for him. Allows him to switch onto most other players on defense when dealing with picks.
And one of the reasons they targeted Gilgeous-Alexander was because of his size.
Big guards aren't easy to find, Kevin, and they help coaches' defensive scheme. Every team looks to get a switch into a bad defensive matchup. If your PG isn't an option, the offense has to work that much harder.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Cauley-Stein. Mitchell wide open. Connects from three-point range.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Knocks it loose. Cauley-Stein up top. Left side, Porter. Harden inside the three-point line. The Rockets again can't hit.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Detroit making a switch here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Leonard. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He had a shot that was once very mechanical. Leonard now with the fluid release, even with a hand in his face.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be C.J. McCollum shooting. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Rockets trailed by 17. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Houston moving the ball around. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Basket counts. Harden's got 25 points in the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat rate from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
And Ayton stays with it. And the Pistons lead by 13.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Goes back up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And the three ball is good. Rockets trailed by 16. It's Cauley Stein, top of the key. It's Porter outside. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
swallowing up those caroms. You can see the impact of Cauley-Stein's great leaping ability.
Mitchell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
First free throw is good. Harden hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit leading by 14. To the wing on the left. They get it back. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
It's Porter outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Doumbouya. Leaps for it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. And that one's good, Ayton.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
McCollum, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And at 6'3", Donovan Mitchell able to play shooting guard or point guard. Smitty, what do you think is his best position?
You know, Kevin, he will tell you he can do both. Versatile enough to play and defend multiple positions, but I like him at the 2-guard position.
Checking in for your Rockets.
1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pistons.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
The second effort. Doumbouya. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his moves. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our